Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of The Planet Crafter. Hope everyone is having a fantastic time. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a follow. All the support is obviously super welcome. And if you dislike the video, feel free to leave a dislike. So, the previous episode, we went over to I think it was A1 and A2, kind of like a dust bowl with a couple of hidden shelters over there. We also went over to the volcano, abandoned shelter, and the ship node, I think, in the previous episode, as well as the mushroom and waterfall area 2. I can't actually remember. I think we did. So I think the last time we ended, I think we were on like 400 MTI. We're now on 2.27 GTI, if you can see right in the top hand corner. And we basically, kind of like exploded basically. So what have I done really? So, in the previous episode, I think it was, we sent out, we sent out a single rocket from here. We did the asteroid attraction rocket, which meant it attracted uranium. We actually needed some uranium, so we did that, and it gave us a heat multiplier of 1,000%, which is an additive, it's an additive one, so it adds on 1,000% every single time. Also, we built these T4 drills, and I managed to put, because 4 of these machine optimizers. Now, each machine optimizer only does 5 actual machines, right? So as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That one is out there because it's saying that because it unfortunately cannot take it. So each of these is doing 500%, which means that these T4 drills are pulling a pressure of 2 plus 2,000%. So that is quite a lot. I also have the same thing here with some T4 heaters. I've done it twice. Oh, okay. I think I was about to do it twice, but unfortunately, the radius here is not too much. So each of these is pulling up, I think, 500% heat. So that's 500%. Obviously, then plus the 1,000 from the rocket as well. So each of these, I was trying to do another couple, but I'm not sure I had enough materials. So in addition to that, I've also kind of changed here some slight bits of the base. I made it somewhat better. We have here a couple of algae production here, which I might as well collect, because we're going to need a few of these when we eventually start doing bacteria and mutagen. In addition to this, I have also did some like kind of ad hoc rebuilding stuff. So, when I just get the last one over here, okay, once we go over here. So, I don't know if you had noticed, well, you can actually just sit over here and you get some oxygen, by the way, so you don't have to fully go inside. So, I used to have these solar panels basically over here, and I just hated the way it looked. So, I moved them over there, up there, and over there. So now they're fully out of the way. In addition to that, I've also built a gas extractor, which gives us some methane. So methane allowed us to, and I'm not sure where to put this, I'm just going to put it here for now. Methane allowed us to build, I think it was air filter, which reduces the level of oxygen consumption depending on the terraform level. So the higher the terraform level, the less oxygen you are, the lesser oxygen you are wasting, I think that's it. So at the moment we're minus 2.3, but when we get to the next stage, it might be down to like 1.8 minus. If you had it early in the game, you might have minus 5 per second or something like that. So yeah. Also, what we did, we unlocked the DNA manipulator, super alloy rod, T3 exoskeleton, air filter, the seed spreader, all of this stuff, T4 heater, obviously the nuclear fusion, T4 drill. We also unlocked the T2 ore extractor. We've got T4, I haven't really done much here. So, in terms of my power, yes, I had to build a nuclear fusion generator and I had also built some more solar panels, etc. And the reason why is because I had to build a couple of T2 generators, T2 ore extractors. Let me just use these two last blue chips that we have here. So we got a T4 GPS satellite and a T3 torch. Apparently, this torch is insane. Oh, this here might be an osmium. Yes, it is. It is an osmium. Oh, okay, thank you. This is an osmium meteor, and you do get a fair few of these actually. So let's see where this one lands. And these ones are pretty quick, I find, and they always somewhat hit your base. I don't know why, but it always seems to at least one always seems to hit my base right here at the front. I'm not sure if it's like a premeditated like area that it always will hit or not, but yes. You got two. I think you get about 5 of these maybe. So we had one in front of the base. We had one in the water, and we have one here at the T4 drill. This one will hit the water. Yeah, it's going to go quite far in the water actually, isn't it? Oh yeah, it actually just did, okay. And then we've got one more. Let's just see where this one lands. And then we'll try and fetch them. Now, these won't disappear. They will stay until I think you log out, I believe. Yep, so in the water again. Okay then, cool. So I do believe these will stay in until you log out. But obviously, it is osmium. And the last thing you want to do is give away osmiums. Now, I haven't had much luck. I've had a couple of these so far. And I haven't had much luck finding anything. I don't know if that's just me. Or I'm just unlucky. We did see a couple of these come out though. So I do know there's a few here. At least 3. Oh, we got some sulfur. Nice. So I do know that. We're going to go in here. Let's get some water. And eat some food. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell do I have uranium in my back pocket? That's great. Rocks right in the way there. Let's get a titanium, titanium that I like to call it, and make a super alloy. Okay, super alloys. You go there. Osmium, you go here. The rest of the stuff can just go here. And then the uranium will go here. And let's just grab ourselves a piece of food. Cool. Let's go out in the water and check them out. So, that comes to the 2 drills that I made. And I'll show you them in a moment once we collect. I want to collect everything that comes out. So, all the sulfur and all of the osmiums that we can find. There's an iron there. We don't care about that. We do care about the osmiums. Yeah, it seems though that from the last time I played, they most definitely nerfed the amount that you get. Because usually you'd end up getting about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 6 of these. Yeah, you sometimes just get 1, maybe 1 if you're like 2, 3 if you're lucky. But not much more than that. You get a lot more sulfur from these than you do with anything else. We're going to have to come back once those rocks clear up. Irons are glowing. We see, I think, 1, maybe 2 osmiums over here. Yep. Because they're very easily mistaken for cobalt. And the swimming also, I feel like, has been somewhat changed. I'm just going to get that sulfur. There we go. There's one over here as well. Yeah, I think swimming, they've also kind of changed the way you can swim. Because usually, you just press like the space bar as if you're like, you know, flying with your jetpack. And, you know, it would be okay. You know, you'd be able to swim and come out of here, for example, very easily. But it is not that easy, to be honest. They've definitely changed it. and I don't know why. That, or maybe the gameplay was just somewhat different, and then maybe it was just easier, or maybe it was just something different. Like you didn't have that much thing, so you like, for the first time you're like swimming, flying, and you're like, oh, this obviously is so much better than walking. So you thought it was the most amazing thing, but it's like kind of that nostalgic feeling that that you might have had. Oh, we're up here actually. Oh, nice. Let's go back inside. Let's take out the methanes. Okay, we don't need to be taking out any more methanes from there right now. Cool. Let's fill that box up back up, and then yeah. So the reason why I had super islands in here because I think I was building a lot of them. So, and I had to use quite a few in fact as well. Yeah. So let's just go back to these general areas here, and let's just see if maybe we missed an osmium, or maybe even a what's it called, a sulfur. So it doesn't seem like we missed anything here. I think they're all... Actually, I don't even know if these big rocks are part of it. No, I don't think so. Actually, I forgot where it even was, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's God. Oh well, that's fine. Also, look at these coral. Look at these corals. These look exactly the same as Aquarist, the game I'm also playing at the same time. Crazy though, right? Isn't it? Okay, so I had to build one of these because I had a lot of stuff here. So let me come back to you in a second where we go over to my new area location. So yeah, we're at the uranium mine back where we first came here. This is the closest one near the aluminium bit. So in our might as well just go here actually. So we built a couple of T2s here. Now these are my first T2s. They're in here in the uranium section, and the reason why I did it obviously because power. Get more uranium, get more power. But not only for uranium, actually to build rockets, I actually need uranium. And I have been so unlucky with rockets. So, we have here a good number of uranium. So what I've done in just this little 1x1 square base here, is I built an advanced crafting station, but also a shredder. Now, the reason why I built a shredder here is because I'm going to put all of these cobalts away. I'm basically going to destroy them. And I'll just click enable. So this automatically destroys everything when it's full. Also, you can do it manually by pressing the big button. Just obviously make sure that you're just deleting anything you don't want, and you go boom, destroy content. Now, the reason why I'm built this here is because eventually it's going to all be uranium. I can build one, I can build like two, maybe three per like location. So in here, to minimize what I'm carrying, I'll just build rods. This way, I don't have to bring or come back 2-3 times. I just come here, build the rods, go home. This is exactly the same as if I was going to be building the teleporter. I'd also build the rods because I could just come home, recycle, pick them up, and then do whatever I need to do. Cool. So if you just saw there, by the way, that little area where we had to kind of like jiggle around, that was so dark. I was playing here the other day in my own time when I had to really navigate it, and it was insanely difficult to see it. So I have, what kind of destruction do I have at the moment? I have T2 destruction. T3 destruction. I think we should be able to now build T3 destructions. So let's go back to the base. Let's gather a few more materials. We need, because we're now going to build 2 in the osmium cave up there. I'm going to build 2 in the super alloy cave. So yeah, that way we can then start building and gathering all those obviously pretty cool resources. Let's take that one water there. And it's all still methane. Cool. So what is T3 torch? Is 2 solar quartz. We've got solar quartz. Amazing. So, solar quartz. So, do you remember in one of the previous episodes, we found... Let's just make a magnesium. We found the pulsar quartz area, and in that area, we also found other quartz materials, right? So we found. What do I need? Is it plus solar? Yeah. So let's go back here. So we found the pulsar quartz. We found the magnet quartz, which look like these. We found the blazar quartz. I think I did it in my own time, but it's pretty much right next to each other. And obsidian and ice. Solar quartz might be... Yeah, so we found quasar quartz, which that shouldn't be here. That should be... I'm going to leave this here. So together, then solar quartz. Yeah, so then that's what we found. They're all pretty much next to each other. Oh, here's also our nuclear react fusion thingy. Built a couple more here. Built this tree barking biome. So, because we're going to need to build a bunch of trees using all of that materials. Let's go for, so T2 torch. Well, how good is it? Well, that's how good it is like that, okay? It's pretty bright, but not that bright. So now, if we take this out and then obviously put T3, and then put T3, look how much brighter it is. Oh, it affects even on the wall right at the back there. Is there a T3 destruction? T3 destruction, no. The C4 mining speed. Which I already have. Actually, map. T3 exoskeleton, is that what we have? No, we have T2 exoskeleton. So we should definitely need to go for T3 exoskeleton. That's 2 osmiums, 1 super alloy rod, and 1 uranium rod. I actually... 2 osmiums, I think it said, not super alloy rod. And I think we needed a uranium rod. Yeah. So we'll just take this all apart because I don't know if anything dropped. So we make the T3 exoskeleton. Obviously put that back on. I'll have to put all of these back on. So we go building, deconstruction, and then all of the rest. I don't think we dropped anything. I don't think so. Is there a T5 oxygen tank? No, T4, T5 backpack, T3 jetpack. Yeah, okay, cool, we've got everything. So, let's go ahead and build ourselves a couple of these materials, really. So, I'm not sure if we built a couple of these shredders or not. So, let's take 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 osmiums, and 2 super alloys. Okay, cool. Now for the T2s. So we need a lot of these. Okay, so 3 osmiums. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 super alloy rods and 2 iridiums. Oh, 4 iridium rods, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 slots. I think we could do this another 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then 2 more rods. So essentially, this is going to allow us to... let's just pick all the other beams as well, as we're here. We'll take a couple, or inventory full. No, it's not full. We'll take a couple of these with us, actually. So, yeah. Drink that, take that. Cool. So let's head over to the Osmium. So we have enough power. These take a mammoth of 200 power per one, which is exactly the reason why you want to build one of those nuclear fusion reactors, the pulsar cores, as soon as possible, because these are hungry powered. Oh, I think I went too high. Yep, I did. Okay, that's fine. So, because these are pretty close to here, usually you can just build them like right here. So go for one there. Then we'll go for one here. And as you can see, they're going to start now building. They're going to start mining some osmium. We could just put it down here, to be honest, but what's the hell? What the heck, right? Let's do a sulfur. And then, essentially, we would then want to head over through the kind of sulfur poisonous region over here. I wish I had a faucet. I wish I had like a boost. Or some booster. Oh, another thing. Once you start getting plants, you start getting these like kind of vines. These vines here bring out zeolites. You can just collect them and then walk off your merry way. You can find zeolite back in that cave over there. Or in the kind of black and white area that I like to call, that's in between the kind of uranium and the kind of like waterfall area section. Before coming in here, actually, let's grab some oxygen really quickly. Put some of these away. Oh, we've got the auto crafter. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I love the auto crafter. And you know one thing I forgot to do while I was down there? Build the stupid shredder. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, let's build the two here. Did I not? Ooh, my first worm. My first common lava. I thought oh, that is very annoying. Okay, let's just build that there anyway. I thought I picked up two iridium rods. That's really annoying, actually. Anyway, let's just go back over here. Oh, if you see any of these plants, by the way, make sure you pick them up, because they give you really good plants. Now, there's one here, right there. There's also, if you come towards the kind of arches, there's also one along here somewhere. Now, this has really been overgrowing, Jesus. It looks amazing. Do you remember the whole barren land that it used to be? Yeah, it is now full of life. It's right there. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and collect it. So these are pretty good. They're better than, obviously, your 300 times. They're better than your 400 times. But they're not better than the 600 times. But who cares, right? Let's pick up the zeolite as we're here. I think that's the ones I know of down here. I do know of a couple more locations, but I can't remember specifically where they are. So helpful, yeah? No. But I think this one here does respawn, though, a couple of times. So do keep an eye out. Especially when you're coming around the desert region, you know, you can miss it, kind of like an oasis type thingy. But do pick them up when you can, though, because they are very helpful. I will pick up the zeolite. I really like this little oasis bit here next to the ship. I like to think of it as a ship handing out some sort of resources for the local plant life to like you know, kind of come up alive, really. But yeah, I don't think I see any more, to be honest. But yeah, like, oh, look, see all those plants up there. You know, oh, it looks beautiful. This is the beautiful greenery of this game. Oh, we need to go get some oxygen. Gonna head over to that one over there, actually, really quickly. And yeah, because I want to build that shredder. Stupid shredder that I forgot to build. That was really annoying, actually. I can't believe I forgot about it. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about it. That is so dumb. Okay, as we're here, let's pick up the sulfur, kind of sulfur materials. And then we can basically like shred the rest. Ideally, you do want to build two sulfurs because you're probably going to need quite a lot of them. And then obviously, eventually we'll put them in here. And then you kind of like, you can do like the osmium and iridium together or not. Oh, let's just go back up here, sorry. So, oh, it's just something green, okay. And then we come in here and build the shredder. Shredder could just come over here. So we don't want cobalt, we don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that. Right? Eventually, they'll just die. So like titanium, there, don't care. Iron, I'll take the iron home. But yeah, for the rest of the items, yeah, just like leave them behind. You don't need them. Don't need them. And if we do need, oh, look, a little worm. If you do need one, then yeah, just yeah, and then we'll just bin them. Cool. Let's fly back home. Cool. Now we're back home. So, I can't believe we're at the common larvist portion of the game already. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just wasn't time yet. But I mean, I'm not complaining. We forgot a cobalt in us. How dare they? Osmiums and iron, and then obviously the zeolite, which we do have a fair few of. So, what do we really do with the zeolites now, right? Not the zeolite, sorry, the common lava. So the common lava, we're probably not going to do anything at the moment with it, simply because we need we need the incubator, which we're only halfway through though. We're not that far away from it, but yeah, when we do need it, yeah, you know, it will be there. Tree bark. Cool. The rest of the food. So eggplants go in here. Mushroom go in here. I eat you. Because too many squash. I think squashes might need to be toned down a little bit. A little bit, not too much though, but a little bit. With all the water that you've been collecting, I might just put another T2 water collect out here instead. You can come here, get your algae, and just make a bunch of fertilizer, because you're going to need, not fertilizer, bacterial samples, because you're going to need a fair few of them. So don't hold back on your bacterial samples, because you'll need them eventually if you want to do the mutagen T2. So yeah, like you're gonna need a fair few of these. So you can either do it like this, or you do kind of like one by one. Let's take another one from here. I might have misnumbered that. Yeah, I did. by 1. That. We don't have any water. We do need to drink the water. Yeah. And then put them away. There you go. Boom. A whole container full of them. You could do this by doing that, or by building an auto crafter, which would obviously save a lot of people's time. So, an auto crafter is 2 osmiums and 1 super alloy rod, which I don't have. I think you need 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You need an aluminium. I think I've got the right amount. Yep, I do. So then you just put this. I'm not sure what the radius is like, so I might have to move some stuff. But you could just come here like this. Or like this. And say, hey, I want to build fertilizer. So what it'll do, it will start creating fertilizer for you. And that fertilizer, then you can obviously use that fertilizer for, I don't know, these machines, or for whatever other, reason that you need it for. Let's go get a couple of these. And I think, let's see. I think we might be able. Machine optimizer DNA manipulator. That's something that we will be doing. Not right now. Let's put this in the oxygen pile. I hate the fact that we're not there yet on the oxygen. I would have loved to been on that scale, but we're not at the moment. Okay, let's just take the squash with us because there's too many squashes. Take some water with us. Another good thing about these platforms is that they're very easy. If you have trouble finding lavas, build these and literally you'll find tons of lavas on them. A ton of lavas on them. Okay guys, I know this is a bit of a short episode, but in the next episode we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be going into the next secret area of the game, the kind of like lore of the game. So obviously if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, leave a follow. Any support is obviously super welcome. And if you dislike the video, because I don't know, it's a little bit short, it's a little bit crap, whatever you may feel, then please feel free to leave a dislike. Any support obviously is always super welcome, and any like disregard to the episodes obviously can help, because it means that you're telling me what I'm doing wrong, or kind of giving me tips on gameplay or other things as well. So guys, I'll see you in the next episode where we'll be going through this cave. Cool. Ciao for now, guys.